intercambio cultural es un proceso que significa una inmersión bien planificada en otra cultura. Es decir, trasladar temporalmente a una persona desde su medio ambiente habitual a otro completamente nuevo, en donde se enfrenta a diferentes valores, formas de vida y costumbres. Una de las organizaciones que realiza este tipo de intercambio es la AFS, siendo una de las más reconocidas a nivel mundial. Cuenta con 55 organizaciones en todo el mundo, sirviendo a 80 países diferentes y ofreciendo oportunidades a más de 14.000 estudiantes y profesores al año.
Honestly, when I came here, I made sure not to expect anything, just wanted it to be a surprise. I didn't really know much about this country, but I've been in Venezuela before and I expected something a little bit similar to that, and it's not. The city I was in, Caracas, is much bigger than here, but for a lot of things it is kind of similar.
I don't know anything about Paraguay, and I want to know about here. Then Paraguay is very far from Japan, so I want to tell Japanese about Paraguay or their culture.
A Paraguay se me hizo muy interesante la descripción que daban de Paraguay y en realidad yo quería ver cómo era y la cultura aquí más que nada, y porque yo conozco una cultura y se me iba a ser muy similar, pero lo cual sí es bastante diferente.
Well, I didn't really know a lot about Paraguay when I first came. I did read a few books about it, but I didn't really know much, so I didn't have a lot of expectations, and I tried to not have expectations because I didn't want to be disappointed or something like that. So so I just kind of tried to come with a really open mind.
Yo ya había hablado con estudiantes que habían hecho un programa de intercambio y en realidad al contarme ellos de su experiencia, yo quería ver yo quería intentar un programa de intercambio a ver qué tal.
I've been living in San Francisco, California, most of my life, and honestly, there are a bunch of people who speak Spanish there, but I can't really learn it that well. I'm in a high school Spanish class. I'm on a soccer team with a bunch of Spanish speakers, but I haven't learned that much at all because there's so much English involved. I wanted to come to a place that is really mostly Spanish and something completely different than what I've been living in for the last 14 years, which is American life, and it's very different than here. And I just wanted something new and something different.
I really wanted to start learning by doing rather than reading, because I think that there's a whole another element that you can get out of actually experiencing something new rather than just learning about it in books in school. So I really wanted to do that and learn about another culture and improve my Spanish.
Oh yeah, I've watched many Paraguayan soccer games, like in the World Cup in 2010. They did very well, almost beat Spain. And but other than soccer, and I haven't met any Paraguayans before coming, and I hadn't done much regarding that country. But when I found out that I was going to be coming here, I started reading about it a little more than just the soccer games.
Not much. No, not really. A lot of my friends, when I told them that I was going to Paraguay, they would need me to show them where it is on the map because they didn't know. But I did read a few books and watch some soccer games as well.
La palabra en guaraní fue
Bore. Japiro. Yeah. Ba use? Is it something like that?
Para mí, sí. No, haiku. Oh, very much. Everyone said to me, hola. But who are you? Oh, I don't know, who are you? But now it's very nice, I think.
They care much more about other people than they do at home a lot. Except for when driving cars. When driving cars, they don't care about others and they get scary when walking. But on the street, they'll say hi to you, even if you've never met them before. And you can talk to people you've never met without a problem, and they'll care about what you have to say more than you would in many parts of America, I feel.
La gente que yo he conocido todas son muy amistosas y aquí hablan con personas que no conocen como si las conocieran. Al llegar aquí, la gente me dio la bienvenida y me trataron como si me conocieran ya desde bastante tiempo.
I think that as other people have said, the people here are really nice. I really enjoyed meeting all the people, and they're really open. Like sometimes with my host family, we take a walk through the neighborhood and they just go into other people's homes. Like in the United States, you would always have to like call first or something, so it's a lot more formal. So I've really enjoyed how open and nice people are.
I've had a lot of it, and I bought my own thing, and I'm going to bring it home, I'm going to bring it to school. Everyone's going to be seeing me in school walking around with this big thing and thinking I'm weird, but they'll be missing out.
When I first got here, I guess just that it's really busy. I live in the United States. I live on a small island, and it's really rural there. And so coming to a big city was really different for me, and everything was kind of loud and chaotic, but very interesting. So that was kind of my first impression.
I was looking at the river and like beyond the river, Paraguay, and saw the Rio Paraguay and saw the forests and trees that were there, compared to like right over here where there's a whole city, and it's just that contrast between those two places that just kind of, it was cool to see right away, right as I got out of the airport and like saw Paraguay.
Okay.
The way they drive cars. It's been scaring me a lot. Like the first day I met my host family, we were driving back from the place we were staying to our house, and we were cutting off other cars, and other cars had cut off us, and there were no traffic lights and stop signs everywhere. And when I was taking the bus for the first time and walking, I had to make sure that no cars were coming in. It was like, put a traffic light or a stop sign there so I could walk.
AFS in the beginning was to kind of foster better relations between people all over the world, and I definitely agree with that. I think that in order to interact effectively and efficiently, we need to learn about other people's culture and the way that they think, and we can't just say it's wrong, my way is right. So I think that cultural exchanges are really important in order to open up people's minds to other ideas.
Intercambios culturales nos dan la oportunidad de salir de la burbuja que nosotros conocemos. Nos enseña que el mundo en realidad es compuesto por diferentes personas, culturas, costumbres y todo. Y podemos ver qué en realidad tiene el mundo, qué otras personas viven aquí, o sea, que no nomás es lo que nosotros estamos acostumbrados y lo que nosotros conocemos, sino que hay más allá. Y en realidad pensamos que el mundo sí es un lugar pequeño y grande, o sea, muy rico en culturas y diferentes costumbres de personas.
Just to show that the whole world isn't like how it is at home. There's different people, different thoughts that other people have in different parts of the world, and there's been so much war throughout human history, and without cultural exchange, people might not be able to connect with others and get to know other ideas and realize it's okay. You don't have to think like each other. You can cooperate with each other.